All right, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Man, my haters are going to love this one today. Does he lose? Does he have a 100% win rate? No. In fact, I decided to lose on purpose this morning, just so you guys know I'm a human and not a robot. Just kidding, guys. That is not the case. This was a system loss this morning. Used half risk on a level. I knew going into the level that it would probably wick through it, but it did give me all of my confluences in terms of data high, 15-minute order block, etc., etc. So even if it did lose, I was still down to take and commit to the entry. We always simply execute off of our confluences. We follow our strategy, win, lose, or draw. So today we paid some business expenses, but overall, we are still up over 35 bands for the month. It may even be more than that we're up for the month. And as usual, we're keeping the losses 10 times smaller than the average win. But guys, I did not leave stream hanging, of course. A lot of you guys took this loss with me. So even though I didn't go back in on my own account because I'm already in profit for the week, we were able to still smack this nice 1-7 off of that order block mean threshold, a level that I called on stream, and you can see the wins right here. So even though it was a negative day for me, the stream still caught the W's. So let's go ahead and break this down. This was a loss of around $533 today. So we'll go ahead and rewind off market open to see what was happening. So let's go to the 15-minute time frame, guys. You could see off market open, we were looking at a couple of things here. So first and foremost, this 15-minute gap was not quite there yet. We had a 15-minute bearish gap at the time. So this was still a bearish 15-minute fair value gap. This was still a bearish 15-minute fair value gap as well. So we had two bearish gaps. We were trending bearish all the way from London session up here. We continued down and we were getting some type of displacement to the upside, but overall, we were still macro bearish. And the reason being was because the 4-hour had a bearish order block during this time. So at this moment, we still had this 4-hour order block there. So off of open, I decided, okay, well, we are kind of trending up. It looks like we just formed a bullish order block. So we can either take an entry down here from the order block, or we could take an entry at the data high. I like the data high entry a little bit better. So as you can see, data high forms, we wick straight through, and it was just one of those cases where we were still delivering from down here. So, like I said, I knew going into that entry that it might be a little bit wicky, that we'd most likely get wicked out, but we had the confluences. So as a mechanical trader, you must still execute the model. So quick half risk loss right there. Price kind of chopped around up in this region. We did end up finding some respect of that 15-minute fair value gap. And then I think at that point, we also have formed a 15-minute fair value gap on the bullish side. So a few of our members ended up catching the 2022 model from this area as well. But you could see nice little reach into that fair value gap. And you could see off of that consequent encroachment, we do a market structure shift 2022 model, and a few people on stream caught that as well. So this was another move that we called on stream. Obviously, that's not my model, so I didn't execute off of that one, but you could see played out very, very nicely. And then we start working our way back down. So this is where I was like, okay, well, we already displaced to the upside, so we're already trending in the bullish direction, and we also left behind this order block. Not only that, within that order block, we also left behind now a 4-hour order block. So this candle closed bullish, changed the state of delivery. We now have a 4-hour order block and a 4-hour order block mean threshold. And the mean threshold of that 4-hour order block lines up right directly with, as you can see, the mean threshold of that 15-minute order block. So whenever we have a double level, it does give me a lot more confluence. And you could see goes down there. We were waiting for this move, fills, and goes straight to TP. So took off majority of our positions. I gave the stream a signal to take off 3R here, take off another here, and then take off the last TP at a 7R. So you can see that hit for full target. And a bunch of our members made an insane amount this morning. I believe someone made 25K off that move alone. Another person got completely out of drawdown just off that one move. And we had several others catch a 3, 4, 5R within that 7R movement as well. So W stream this morning, guys. I myself took one on the chin, but we were able to come back stronger, get the stream in the green. Nice 7R movement for you guys. And we also got to experiment with the data high model. So just goes to show that with this model, it only takes one win to get out of massive drawdown. In fact, I could have took probably 3 more of these losses, 4 more of these losses, and still ended up in the green just from this trade alone. So just goes to show the power of this model, guys. If you want to learn this exact strategy, go ahead and click the link up here. That is my full strategy video. And if you want to hop in the live streams, if you want to catch these trades with us live and direct, go ahead and click the link in the description as well. But stay blessed, guys. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next recap.